$110,000 per year was the result of 3 families I privately worked with a couple enrollment cycles ago. So I've almost beat my record. A couple years ago, my record was $110,000 privately working with 3 families. That's it. We reduced the cost of college by $110,000 for those 3 families. That's $440,000 over the course of 4 years. Almost $500,000 that those families don't have to deplete, go into debt for, or redirect cash flow in order to pay for. And I tell you what, that felt really good. The reason I've almost broke it is because this year I saved one family $85,000. Okay, so how did this 110 break down? So the first family, they were violating, this is a common mistake, they were violating my first rule. They weren't going to apply to this expensive school because, one, they didn't want to get the kids' hopes up, and they knew they couldn't afford it. And I said, you can't do that. You have to ignore the sticker price. That's my rule number 1. This kid was an excellent student. Give that school a chance to see how much they want her. And boy, did they ever. It was a $75,000 university. The school bellied up to the bar with $65,000. This cost the family 10 grand total. We saved them 65. Now, could they have gotten that without me? Potentially, but they weren't going to apply to the university anyway because of a common mistake families make by shopping based upon the price. So when they listened to me, their kid was packaged extremely well like we teach, and the school bellied up to the bar. So there's 65 grand. Then another family was trying to get their kid to a state school out in California. Same thing. They weren't going to apply. When they came to us, it was late in the game, but they had done a very good job during high school. This kid was exceptionally packaged, and this school was one that very much would want the kid. Well, at the very beginning, I had him apply to other schools to give us more options, but he had his hopes up on this one. So a $65,000 university, we ended up getting it for 26 grand. Reduced the cost by $39,000. So 65 and 39 is 104 grand with 2 families. So here comes number 3, a $6,000 improvement. But this was a great story. So I was recovering from some back surgeries, had a major spinal surgery. Matter of fact, that's my doctor hammering on my back. That's actually me. And I'm in my physical therapy, and I'm on my stomach as my PT is working on me. And there was this young intern, turned out to be an intern. He looked like he was in high school, and he's talking to the PT. I start listening, and then I start talking to him going, so you're going off to college? You have a direction you want to go career-wise. That's excellent. That separates you from many who are just pursuing general eds. How are your grades? How you doing? You involved in other things? So I just start questioning about his packaging. He's like, who is this guy? Why is he talking about all I've done in high school? But I learned he was a well-packaged kid. He got admitted to a local school here in Colorado that's hard to get into. And I start talking to him about the ability to appeal financial aid offers. And he was like, I don't know how to explain this to my mom. I get an email from his mother that night going, who are you exactly? So he had a twin. The parents were right in the middle of all this with both of them. Now, this is definitely late stage. It's in the spring of his senior year. And I just said, well, hey, let's see what can happen. Your kids are packaged very well. Let's see if the schools really want them. So for the intern who was working at my physical therapist, nothing happened. He had just one school on the hook. That's where he was going to go. And that's not what we teach. But their other son, we got 6 grand. So I get an email from her going, what in the world? How did this work? You just saved us $6,000 a year. That's $500 a month. 6 grand a year for 4 years. That's $24,000 that this family doesn't have to pay simply because they learned how to ask for it effectively. So those 3 families, $110,000 that they don't have to find to send their kid to college. And I tell you what, that felt really good. And if you want to learn how to do this, you can do this at collegemoneyacademy.com. We have our coming soon page up. It's running. I'm re-recording a bunch of things. It's going to be live soon where we have the parent community. We've got our live Zoom sessions we're going to be holding with everybody, but you can get in now at a discount and be locked in. So if you find this valuable, please like it, please share it, please leave us a comment, and if you know of a family that needs this, please tag them. We'd love to track them down, find them, and help them make this happen for themselves. Know that you're loved, know that you're blessed. Have a great day.